Right now it's time to bring in Pat Pagano and once again get the dreary details of a forecast that just goes on and on and on and on. Good morning, Pat.
Yeah, good morning. It's not so dreary. I mean,
It's not
it's
dr-
warm,
it's not dreary. I guess it's just
boring.
yeah, boring. That's it. It's nothing. It doesn't really change. And you see the big forecast news is out in the Midwest and stuff like that.
Right. That's where the snow's going to fall, or it has been falling in the Rockies. And they'll get rain and they'll get thunderstorms. That front not coming in here till Saturday. So sun and clouds, mid 70s today, Thursday and Friday, near 60 tonight, and then clouds and showers Saturday. Low 70s. Sunday, a little bit of sun, but a cool wind. And the highs on Sunday, 60 to 65 degrees.
And the wind is going to be gusting to what you think on Sunday.
At least 25.
So that's going to feel more like 45, 50.
Yeah, it feel like fall,
Yeah.
like it should.
It's going to blow all the leaves around.
It will start blowing the leaves on. You're right there. Yep. When we left the lake house a couple of days ago, the leaves are already starting to blow all over the place. So, yep. That's why we have wind at this time of the year, to get rid of the leaves. I guess that's how Mother Nature takes care of all these things.
My landlord, Reg Lamson, would disagree with you because he's such a great guy. I mean, he takes care of my yard work and stuff like that, absolutely, and that's all included in the rent. And he's got to go out there and vacuum those leaves up. They just don't blow all away anymore when you have. Well, of course, I live in the middle of nowhere up on Mount Riga, so that's it's not like you're in an area where you have this. You just get a lot of leaves. That's all I can
Right.
say.
Gotcha. Now, did you happen to read my post on Facebook?
I didn't see it. No, I was off.
Oh, okay. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is a lesson to be learned. And Marshall will know immediately where I'm going. I got an email yesterday morning from PayPal, and it said that they have authorized a $500 payment to Bitcoins. Bitcoins is what I invested in the spring. A next door neighbor told me to put in some money because it's up and coming. So I put in $100. That was it. Haven't been bothering with it at all. From what I could tell, it's lost money.
Yeah.
So when I saw that, I said, uh-oh, I hope I didn't authorize Bitcoins to deduct a certain amount, every quarter or something like that. So it says on the bottom, if you don't agree with this, please call PayPal support. And I called the number. The gentleman answered, and I told him what happened, and he took my name and my authorization number, and he called it up. He said, you have payments not only going out to Russia, but to France, to Texas. He said, have you been in these places? I said, no. He goes, obviously you couldn't be in all these places all at one day. I said, right. He goes, yep, someone's got your PayPal information. We're going to have to freeze the account. I said, okay, how do we do that? He goes, go up into your browser, and type blah, 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 blah. Never heard of what he had me typing. I typed it. He said, hit the download. Before you know it, he's got hold of my cursor, and he's flying around the screen, looking at all different things. So I picked up my cell phone because I had him on the office phone, and I called PayPal, and I asked them, and they said, we would never do that. I said, you please hold on. I went over. I shut the computer down. I hear him on the other phone, say, what's happening? And then I shut the phone down. And I went back over to PayPal, and he said, unfortunately, this is going on all over the place. He said, let's go into your PayPal account. He said, and let's change your password and also do a double security device notification. And so he set that all up with me. I got off the phone. When I brought the computer back up, I did delete the 2 software programs that he put on my computer. I delete those immediately. I went in and made sure that there was nothing else added on October 12th. Because you can call that up.
Yeah.
You call your so I went down the list to make sure there was nothing else on October 12th. I deleted that. I called my IT guy, And he said, disconnect from the internet. I said, yeah. He said, until I get a chance to come into your computer and look at it, make sure there's nothing left. I said, okay, fine. He said, things like this could actually become very serious, Pat. I said, okay, great. So I did that. This was at 11 o'clock.
Yeah.
I'm waiting for the IT guy to come back into the computer. It's 5 o'clock p.m. now. He hasn't come back in. I had to hook it back up to the internet so I could update all my forecasts and get them sent out. So far, so good this morning. I mean, I ran a virus scan too, nothing there, but I'm still worried whether or not he was able to encrypt any of the information from my computer.
Well, if you weren't on the internet, he'd have to come to your place to do it.
Well, but what if he did it while he was flying around with his cursor?
Oh, you're talking about the bad guy.
Yeah.
He probably got some information off your computer. He probably got some information, but you should change the password to your computer as well.
Okay.
Change the password to your computer as well, and that way he won't be able to access your computer at all.
Okay.
So whatever you sign on your computer with, change that password.
Okay. And all of our listeners, just be aware. PayPal does not do that, so if you're a PayPal subscriber and you get an email like that, delete it immediately.
Well, there's that going on, and also you're now getting on instant messages. If you have an instant messenger on your phone, whether it's Windows, whether it's Apple or whatever, I'm getting bombarded with things from AT&T and stuff like that. It's not them. It's not them. It's somebody that's trying to get money out of it. So we live in a time where being a thief is not really breaking into somebody's house anymore, even though they still do that occasionally, more than occasionally. But somebody can sit somewhere in their underwear in their bed, and if they're good enough on the internet, they can steal that way.
Isn't that amazing? And I really, myself, Pat, you should be surprised. You're really surprised because you know better than to do this. But the fact that it mentioned Bitcoin and I had just got involved in it was one of the problems. Because I really believed it. And if Bitcoin wasn't mentioned there, I think I would have just deleted it. But that really pretty much ruined me for the rest of the day yesterday.
Yeah, I would imagine it would.
Yeah.
I would imagine it would. Just imagine the amount of money they would have taken out of your account.
Oh, goodness.
It would have made your teeth look like nothing.
You got that right. Yeah. So that was my experience. I said, you know what? This has all got to be because Mercury is retrograde.
Oh, yeah.
I can't wait for it to stop.
Oh, yeah. Well, and what a horrible way to come back to work for your first day after the weekend.
Yeah, exactly.
And once something like that happens, it does ruin the whole day. It just totally. I bet you didn't sleep well last night.
I didn't.
Yeah.
You're absolutely right. It was horrible. Absolutely horrible.
Jeez. Well, yeah. I think you nipped it in the bud. I think you got him.
I think so.
But I would change whatever your computer signs on with. Change that password. Change it.
Okay. I will.
And I guess that's all you can do.
That's it. I'm at a standstill. You're right.
All right. Well, recap that forecast for us, Mr. Pagano.
It's very simple. Partly cloudy through Friday. In the 70s. Showers Saturday.
All right, Pat. Keep me abreast of the situation.
Yeah, I'm hoping I won't have to tell you a thing.
All right. Well, have a better day today, Pat.
Thank you very much, Marshall.
All right. Take care.
Bye-bye.
Pat Pagano with the Weather Center this morning with a check on our tri-state forecast.